everybody, how we doing? I'm Connor Shaw, and yeah, I'm editing. I'm very tired. I didn't get great sleep. We're just gonna kind of roll with it today. We're gonna edit. We're gonna hope that things go well for us. Oh, a nut-free zone. Good name. I only have like the first minute of this video done because I had a fucking million things I had to do yesterday. Have you thought about streaming the Castlevania collection? I did until I saw what was in it, and it's really boring. You only have like the first 3 Castlevanias, which are good. Castlevania 4, which is good. Bloodlines, which I've never played. Castlevania 1 and 2 for the Game Boy. And then Kid Dracula, and that's it. There's no Symphony of the Night, no Rondo of Blood, nothing. So I don't really care that much. What Battle Royale games are you detailing in the video? Counter-Strike, Apex Legends, Fortnite, and PUBG. So let's go over the first minute of the video I have done so far. Ooh, excuse me. Let's just get right into it. Let's just jump into it. The year is 2019. Okay, so I think that requires a little explanation. There's no sound for it because I'm gonna add the sound in post because I'm gonna have the intro of the video be the fucking default dance song because I'm a fucking asshole. So that's just how the video cold opens. The year is 2019. So what's the point of this video? My main point is playing PUBG as someone who has never played or watched it. Or knows anything about it for the first time in 2019 after having played every other major battle royale and comparing it, and then using it as a medium to talk about battle royales in general. So that's the angle of this video. I actually go over like verbatim that later. So yeah, here we go. The year is 2019, and battle royales have basically become the only genre of game. From Call of Duty to Counter-Strike, Titanfall to Tetris, it seems mass multiplayer, last-person standing combat is a genre that's not going anywhere anytime soon. A game type this massive, as with zombie games, survival games, and zombie survival games, is bound to be bountiful for any developer who can claim their stake. So in a world where thousands of games from thousands of... Okay, here, let me turn down the preview quality a little bit. It's lagging a little. So in a world where thousands of games from thousands of studios are released every year to wildly varying reception, how does a game come out on top? Well, this can be accomplished in a few ways, for instance by using an IP or foundation that players are already familiar with to ease them into the game, offering something the competition doesn't, or by simply getting ahead of the curve. Games tend to take years to make after all, so getting your take on a genre out as soon as possible when a wave of popularity is coming in practically guarantees you, if nothing else, attention. Being seen as the first to do something, regardless of how oversaturated the market becomes, will earn you respect and dedication from people looking to try a product that market has produced. After all, if you've been around the longest, surely you've had the most time to perfect the medium. So what was the first battle royale? Okay, so I want to talk about this clip for a second here. This clip of like 9 different battle royales kind of blurred out in this grid here. I really like how this looks. And the way I did this is by literally just a tower. You can't see it anymore because I deleted it since. Of 9 different clips of battle royales. You see Radical Heights? Yep. I wanted to include it for the fucking joke. And then I just like blurred them all and then rendered this as a separate clip. And I just like have it here now because it was better than having the giant tower. Because I was like, if I was just editing this normally, then I would have just left the giant tower because it's whatever. But because I'm doing this on stream, it would have lagged like fuck anytime that clip came up because there's 9 clips. 9 like 1080p clips all blurred slightly playing at once. It would have like, I was worried it would crash Vegas. So I decided to just like render it and re-upload it here just for the ease of the stream. How's Vegas 15 by the way? Good, I'm liking it a lot. I've been using the Media Explorer more for editing, which helps a lot. I like having dedicated buttons. I like being able to name clips. I don't know if I was able to do this before, but it's very visually clear that I can name it now. Like I can name timelines here, which is excellent. Ooh. Yo, that's not a cool joke to make, dude. And I would appreciate it if you apologize for saying that. What was the first Battle Royale? Well, it's generally accepted that the first take on the genre was Minecraft Hunger Games. But seeing as that was a fan mod for Minecraft that required tedious setup and multiple server plugins, not to mention is very much dead nowadays, we can set it aside, while acknowledging that it more or less got there first, just not in an easily accessible way. Other games and... Okay, so that's where we're left right now, and yes, we're actually making a joke about Minecraft Hunger Games, because it did technically get there first. Also, yes, Julia got that footage for me, which I very much appreciate. The start looks very good, thank you. We're only 1 minute 30 in, though, and this video is going to be at least 25 minutes long, so got a ways to go. So, okay, now I want footage of DayZ, and I'm going to use footage... I'm going to use footage from the DayZ standalone. And I don't think anyone will care. Because getting footage of the old DayZ mod for Arma would be a lot more difficult. When are you hoping to publish this? I was hoping to publish this tomorrow, but now that I see it's going to be like 25 minutes long, it'll be sometime this week, like this coming week, for sure. But I just don't know when. So, okay, I need DayZ footage. Yeah, this is from the DayZ standalone, but I don't think people will care. I can include a fucking disclaimer if people are really that upset about it. Someone around here, maybe. Your allergies are really bad right now. Oh yeah, spring is kind of coming, and yeah, my nose has been stuffed up a lot recently. So is Vegas trying to be Premiere? This is Vegas 15. This is old. I got this recently from the Humble Bundle. But yeah, it looks more like Premiere if nothing else. But the UI is better in this version for sure. A lot of the buttons are a little more clear about what they actually do. Other games and mods such as B2 Online and of course DayZ popped up here and there to influence developers and consumers alike, pushing us ever closer to the genre. However, no game quite ticked all of the boxes of what we understand to be the modern Battle Royale. Okay, I ideally don't want to have like the Steam notification popping up that was actually in the video there. So let me modern Battle Royale. Cut it over to here. Other games and mods such as B2 Online and of course DayZ popped up here and there to influence developers and consumers alike, pushing us ever closer to the genre. However, no game quite ticked all of the boxes of what we understand to be the modern Battle Royale. These principal factors be... Okay, so I want to include a credit here, which I should have the asset for right here, yes. It's gonna take a moment to edit in. I haven't had to do this since the, when was the last time I did this? I totally forget. I forget what the last video I did this on was. It was probably the Overkill's Walking Dead video. Other games and mods such as... where I, like, fade in the asset and then... kind of... slide in the... oh, that's right. Hang on. Properties? Oh, this might be different in Vegas. 15. Media. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. So I believe at like the 20-second mark of the fade in, bring the clip in, but I have a mask that fades in for it. Like this sort of, how do I make the feather? Oh, this is different. Oh, okay, no, here we go. Feather out by 5. And then over the next... I think 20 maybe? I just want it to look visually similar. It doesn't have to be the exact way I did it before. Other games and mods. Whoops, that's inverted. Hold up. That needs to be negative. There we go. Other games and mods. Other games and mods. Yeah, that looks right. That looks about how I did it before. Other games and mods, such as... Maybe it's a little too fast, actually. Maybe I'll do it over 30 itself. Other games and mods, such as... no, it's a little too slow. I guess it was 20. There we go. Is there any smoothing to keyframes in Vegas? Yeah, if I want to, I can. It's just in this case it doesn't matter because I'm just doing a fade. But yeah, 25 bucks in Humble Bundle was easy. Easy decision to get this for sure. I was using Vegas 14 before, which is good, but Vegas 15 just feels like the exact same thing but better. So okay, that's the source that I wanted to have there. Other games and mods such as B2 Online and of course DayZ popped up here and there to influence developers and consumers alike, pushing us ever closer to the genre. However, no game quite ticked all of the boxes of what we understand to be the modern battle royale. These principal factors. Okay. Cool. These principal factors being, so I just want footage of a battle royale here. Hello, Connor, the influencer. Oh yes, here I am. I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer. What's the other term people like to use? There's a third term people like to use in that vein of like generic nonsense that technically means a lot, but influencer, content creator, and not promoter. There's another one. Bellant? Entertainer? Something to that effect, yeah. Social media presence. Sorry for not catching a lot of your streams. It's okay, dude. Looking at the video, the only thing that makes Standalone look different than Classic at a glance is just the HUD and the fact that it doesn't look like doo-doo. I mean, this still kind of looks like doo-doo, let's be real, but it's also early footage. But that might work to my favor. I'm sure people will point out, like, that's the Standalone. I'm like, yeah, but there was, like, nowhere I could get footage of the original DayZ that wasn't from, like, a big YouTube person that I'd have to credit and probably ask for permission from, and they might get upset about it. This is from Dean Hall, who's the creator of DayZ, and this is from a development blog. I don't think they'll mind. Like this is official development footage, and I'm crediting. I don't think it's a big deal versus like someone's entertainment media that they're creating. You haven't played Dying Light Bad Blood, so how can you make a video about this? Well, again, this is just about the what I consider the 3 biggest battle royales, and also CS:GO Battle Royale because I like that one. That's my wild card. All right, I need footage of the principal factors of a battle royale. I've used a lot of Fortnite footage, so let me swap to using Apex Legends footage for this. I didn't get like any good Apex Legends footage, to be real with you. Like none. These principal factors being a large group of players dropping into a massive map with nothing but the clothes on their backs, looting for weapons. Okay, so just like dropping. Footage of just like dropping for this. Maybe something around here. This could work. Just use footage from the cheater. I'm like not going to on principle. These principal factors being a large group of players dropping into a massive map with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Looting for weapons. And then for looting, I don't mind using more. Actually, I'll use CS:GO footage. I didn't get any wins in like any of the games I played except that one hacker win in Apex Legends, but I didn't really need it either. It's okay. It's okay. Footage of like looting. Here we go. This probably works. Looting for weaponry, armor, healing items, and the like. Then killing anything that moves. Let me cut that a little closer. I think I actually did have a fight, like, pretty much immediately after grabbing that gun. Well, sort of. Sort of. It took a while to get there, though. Looting for weaponry, armor, healing items, and the like. I could probably just, like, crossfade to, like, the actual kill there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like that. Like, then killing anything that moves. Maybe a little further, and like, then killing anything that moves over. Okay, really? How long does it take me to kill this guy? Oh my god, okay. Please. Fucking Tech 9. Alright, that's better. Looting for weaponry, armor, healing items, and the like. Then killing anything that moves. Over time, some sort of deadly. Killing anything that moves. Okay. And then we'll swap to Fortnite footage for the storm. Yeah, I count CSGO as my wild card. My wild card in, this. So to speak. Favorite perk in Danger Zone? Probably just armor or extra health drop, honestly. Because my biggest problem is, or firebombs can be fun. My biggest problem with Danger Zone is getting past that initial first spot of just get anything to defend yourself with. You can buy things with drones, but then you're also giving away your position. I like to save my money for the drones for later. But with the firebombs, you can also use that to get large weapon crates, because you can just throw a firebomb on the weapon crate, and then that will destroy it. Or you can use the Zeus now, too, which also works. You played CSGO before free-to-play and Danger Zone unreleased. Yeah, I played CSGO for years. It's one of my favorite gaming experiences. Alright, let's get, Fortnite footage. So on the stream, we got caught in the storm for a while, right? At some point. We were in a snowy area, I remember that. So this is all single player. Okay, I think it's probably here. Yep, okay, it is there. Alright, this works. Danger Zone is surprisingly your favorite BR game. You don't like any of them except maybe Apex. Danger Zone's shorter run times and the fact you're used to shooting does make it more enjoyable. That's kind of how I felt too, except I also actively like the other battle royales for the most part. These principal factors being a large group of players dropping into a massive map with nothing but the clothes on their backs, looting for weaponry, armor, healing items, and the like, then killing anything that moves. Over time, some sort of deadly force, usually a storm, closes in on the map, increasing the frequency of player versus player combat as hiding places are systematically eliminated. Maybe I should cut this a little sooner. Over time, some sort of deadly force, usually a storm, closes in on the map, increasing and then I'll cut that. Map, increasing the, and then I'll cut it to the standoff, that we had near the end. I think it was this game. Yeah, the standoff here that we were having where, like, there's basically nothing left. Yeah, this works pretty well. Storm closes in on the map, increasing the frequency of... Ooh, that cuts a little weird though. Maybe I'll also crossfade here. increasing the frequency of player versus player combat as hiding places are systematically eliminated. That kind of works. I like getting the kill in there. Eventually, all but one player will fall, be it to bullets or Bastion, and that player is dubbed the victor. So here's the problem. I don't have footage of winning any battle royale, except for that hacker. Because I just wasn't getting lucky and wasn't doing well in these games. So I think I'm gonna actually go download my Apex Legends review and grab the footage I have of winning in that. Because I cannot be fucking bothered to keep playing battle royales until I get a good game. So I am... Do you have past stream footage? Stream footage has my webcam on it. I want to avoid using stuff with my webcam on it. So I'll go grab my Apex Legends review. Could you give some context as to what you're talking about with the hacker? Yeah, let me download this first, and then sure, I'll show you what I mean. Let me go to my channel. Gist of Apex Legends. Taylor Brands can design your logo. Oh shit. I'm gonna cut there. I didn't have time to shave today, sorry. Okay, just downloading the clip real quick. Yeah, I have an Apex game that I won with a hacker, with a very obvious hacker, and I don't want to use that footage on principle because it's lame. Oh god, it's fucking half a gigabyte that I have to download here. That's gonna take a while I'm streaming. Okay. Well, while that's downloading, I can cut back to here and I can show you footage, Apex. Let's see. It was near the end, I think. Yeah, okay, this guy. This fucking guy. This absurdly obvious hacker. Let's see if we can get more footage of him actually doing hacking things. It's really... I showed this on stream yesterday, so I don't want to hang on this for too long, but it's like really obvious. It gets more obvious in a moment too. The way his camera snaps around, I love it. He's aiming at people through walls. It's so fucking bad, dude. It's so fucking bad, dude. God. And then, yeah, the way his camera keeps snapping up to people in the distance as he's looting this chest. Come on. And then the game ends with, yeah, here. This is how the game ends. Keeps taking out the sniper as if that's gonna do anything. When all you need to do is pre-aim and then never miss a shot. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna use footage of this guy in that win, because it's obviously cheating. And first of all, I don't want comments about that, but secondly, I don't want to promote that even indirectly. So I'm not gonna do that. Let me get this footage of my Gist of Apex Legends. The footage will be a little lower quality, but it's okay. It's all gonna get compressed by YouTube in the end anyways. It doesn't matter that much. Okay. There we go. And now let me just refresh this. There we go. So yeah, the footage will be compressed a bit, but it's okay. So I want this win I got at the beginning. It's also resampled? Why is it resampled? Oh no, that was just a visual effect in game. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Alright, cool. That's totally cool. Eliminated. Eventually, all but one player. Okay, yeah, just don't play. That's cool, Vegas. Eventually, all but one player will fall, be it to Bullets or Bastion, and that player is dubbed the victor. All these ingredients stew together to form the delectable dish known as the Battle Royale. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty well timed, I think. So let's look at that whole bit we just added. These principal factors being a large group of players dropping into a massive map with nothing but the clothes on their backs, looting for weaponry, armor, healing items, and the like, then killing anything that moves. Over time, some sort of deadly force, usually a storm, closes in on the map, increasing the frequency of player versus player combat as hiding places are systematically eliminated. Eventually, all but one player will fall, be it to Bullets or Bastion, and that player is dubbed the victor. All these ingredients stew together to form the delectable dish known as the Battle Royale. And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish. Okay, and then here I want to have a like faded out, like a blurry, unfocused footage of PUBG fading into focus footage of PUBG, because this is the first proper footage of PUBG I'm using in the video. I've gone 2 minutes into this video about PUBG and I haven't used any footage about it yet. Cool. Also, I see you got my sniper shot in that clip. Yep. I'll happily include that. Carl, you were doing fine, dude. Fortnite's a weird game. So, hey, why is this not working? Vegas, you cool? Vegas, you cool? Can I browse? Vegas, you cool? I think I gotta restart Vegas. I think I broke something. One moment. It won't let me use the file explorer. I don't want to be that guy, but if we're going by these rules, win the first successful battle royale BH1Z1. I do talk about that in the video. We're actually just about to get to that. I do talk about that in the video. All right. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. That was weird. Okay, so now we want... Oh, you can't actually even see the file explorer I have over here. Yeah, like, just below my webcam here, I just have a file explorer of all the different footage I have here. I could just leave it out like that, but also it leaves my video drive exposed, and that's not really cool. So yeah, I'll just... There we go. Footage. Yeah, again, I do talk about that in the in the video, don't worry. So now we need PUBG footage, which I have a bunch of. So, okay, what would be the best footage to use here? Because I have plenty of kills I got throughout PUBG, but I'm trying to think of like the most representative game I ever got. Probably... I'm trying to remember exactly where I got footage of this. Probably here. I remember I had a game where I got like down to the very, very, very end of it. Like it came down to the very like right down to the wire, and that would be great footage to have. Okay, it's not this. I know it's not this. Maybe it's this game? I do remember I had a game where I got to like top 5 or something. And that would be great footage to use. Not here, no. This is some good footage. That's some good footage right there, but that's something I'd rather use later. It was on the it was on a grassy map. I don't remember which one. Damn it. Is blackout being mentioned in the video? What is blackout? So no. I don't know what that is, sorry. A lot of first person in this game. I do remember I hid in this room for like the entire fucking game. I remember that because I wanted to try and win a game and get footage of actually winning. So I hid in that room the entire game, and then the second I opened the door, I died. You upgraded Vegas? Yeah, I'm in Vegas 15 now. I got the Call of Duty. I mentioned Call of Duty at the beginning, but I don't talk further about it because I've never played it. God damn it, where is this footage? This is all first person footage, it's not this. Sorry to be just like looking through all my clips here without really doing anything. Even just getting footage of a kill at this point, yeah, okay, this is cool. This is a good sneak attack I got here. Maybe, yeah, I'll just use this, that's fine. Here we go. This is okay. Hey Connor, how's it going? I'm getting through. That's how I feel right now. I'm getting through. And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to truly define what we've accepted as a definitive battle royale was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green, aka PlayerUnknown. Okay, that's a lot of waiting to get to that point. And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to truly define what we've accepted as a definitive battle royale was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green, aka PlayerUnknown. Okay, can I cut that a little sooner so I can actually like start looking at the inventory? Here we go. This game is slow, so I'm not gonna be able to get fast-paced, exciting clips of it because it's fucking PUBG. Yeah, I've never played Call of Duty Battle Royale. It died within like a week. Oh, really? Call of Duty feels like a game that would work for Battle Royale, though. It feels like it's like fast, it's quick. There's a lot of different guns. I feel like it could work. I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I enjoy it, but not for like because it's good. I enjoy it because it's fun. Is more accurate. So okay, let's see. I'll agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to truly define what we've accepted as a definitive battle royale. So right here, I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna make this a subclip. So we're gonna create a subclip from this. And the reason we're making a subclip is because I want to blur this, but only this. So we're gonna defocus with circle and moderate bloom. And then we're going to have it slowly fade in to the other clip. And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to maybe it should be fading in across like pretty much the entire time. 10 seconds, how about that? And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to truly define what we've accepted as a definitive battle royale was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green, aka PlayerUnknown. Green didn't consider himself... Okay. Green... further. I want to grab the logo for PUBG real quick. I meant to do that a while back and totally forgot to do it. So I'm just gonna go grab the logo from Google and PUBG logo. Oh shit, I guess I should specify. Okay, well here we are. There we go. Ooh, Vegas didn't like me minimizing it. That's fun. Alright, the image size is already like pretty much good. That's cool. Yeah, I can actually show you me editing this, might as well. I'm just getting it to be where I want it. This is a weird thing I do that I don't think a lot of people do when they're making image assets for videos. I position the image asset in the image editor rather than in the video editor. So like, I want this to be vaguely at the top of the screen, not all the way at the top, but close to the top of the screen. So I'm just positioning it here now, and then I'll save it. And then I can just drop into the video and it's just already where I want it to be in the video. And I can adjust it slightly afterwards if I need to. That is something you do? Okay, so it's not just me. Part of me feels like it's a really roundabout way of doing it, but maybe not. Alright, so let's save it as PUBG logo. Okay. Now, if we go back to images, here we go. Now we have this logo to work with. Here-ish. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an... Then we'll have it fade out over 2 seconds here. And I want it to have like a slow zoom in as it exists here. So how does that look? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green. I don't talk about Bluehole enough for me to merit putting their logo on screen, honestly. I don't talk about the company. I'm talking about the game itself, the product itself. Battle Royale replaced story mode? Well, that's fucking lame. Story mode was one of the most fun, dumb things in Call of Duty games. I enjoyed the campaign in Modern Warfare 2 a lot. Except for the bad thing that they did, is that you can skip now, which is good. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green, aka PlayerUnknown. Green didn't consider himself... Okay, so now here's where I gotta consider if I'm gonna use what footage I'm gonna use here. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer, only playing the occasional army-style game here and there, until he found a deep love for DayZ, which... So I have footage of an interview with him. Why PlayerUnknown is leaving Battlegrounds behind. Yeah, I have footage of an interview with him here. Man, when I have this footage sped up, he just looks like he's on cocaine. Jesus Christ. Battlegrounds, battle royales. Frying pan, launch it. Jesus. I hope he's okay. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer, only playing the occasional army-style game here and there, until he found a deep love for... And then I'll have DayZ footage, like, kind of slide in. Okay, so I need to credit this. This is Game Informer. Where's my source assets? There it is. So I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time with this, except now I can just copy paste the mask I created for this instead of having to remake it. Explorer for Game Informer. Oh, and also I gotta fix this. That's right. For whatever reason, if there's no somewhat transparency already on an image, Vegas just assumes you don't want the alpha channel to do anything. Which is kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. That's all I have to do to fix it. Go. Okay, and now I can just copy paste the mask I created here. And I'll do the exact same thing. Green didn't consider himself much... Perfect. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer. Wait, do I have the... Did I have it slide in my other videos? I actually don't remember. Hold on, I'm gonna go look this up. Did I have the background there slide in, or did I have it fade in? Because I don't remember now. Like the on the little source like image asset there. I don't actually remember. I'm gonna go look at my Walking Dead video. In Taylor Brands, blah blah blah. Make your logo today. It was chaos, and not just for the developers. Starbury's... No, I had it fade in. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Just checking. Kind of find it weird that he didn't play many games and still named himself Player Unknown. Well, he played a lot of DayZ. A fuck ton of DayZ. He's not a gamer, he's a player. Oh. All makes sense now. So, okay. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer, only playing the occasional army-style game here and there, until he found a deep love for DayZ, which for those of you who... Okay, and then I'm gonna have DayZ just slap this clip aside and just come barging in. Footage. ISK. DayZ standalone test. Oh shit, this is gonna be an interesting thing. I'm gonna need to create another layer here. Okay, well I don't need this layer because I don't need the audio period. I'm gonna need to create another layer here, and I'm gonna need to like drag these up by a layer because I actually don't want the source asset here to fade out. This is weird. I forget how I did this prior. I think I had this fade out over 10 seconds. And then would have the new asset kind of slide in. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Like, it was something to that effect. So I'm gonna need another like tower of footage here because I want to keep this background persistent throughout the entire clip. Because it's just kind of like the style I had before. Because I also need to credit this footage. Man, nothing happens in this fucking game. I was like, I'll just get some good footage of something happening, but nothing happens in this game. Like, nothing happens in this game. Yeah, that's footage I used before. Oh my god, this game is so boring. Holy shit. It's literally just wandering around with a compass for 30 minutes. Problem is, it keeps having Steam. They keep having Steam pop-ups. Okay, there we go. I want this to exist for another 20 seconds, and I kind of want... So I'll do the same thing I like to do when I like to cut between two clips, where I'll... Okay, right at the start of the footage here. Just, like, maintain position with the keyframe there, and then slide the footage out of frame. And then, simultaneously, this footage will exist out of frame, and then... at the same time, slide in with the clip. DayZ, which for those of you who aren't aware, that's how I kind of accomplished this effect. Just sliding between two clips. And this will continue to exist. Zombie survival mod for Arma 2. Having run a DayZ server for a year and even modding the mod itself to some extent, Green wanted to create an Arma mod of his own. Being inspired by the 2000... Oh! I guess I'll just get a poster for Battle Royale here, because I talk about Battle Royale for a moment here. I like, in my head, I was thinking, like, I'll just use trailer footage. But it's different when it's movies than when it's games. With games, you can use trailer footage and nobody gives a shit. With movies, you can use trailer footage and be sued. So I gotta be careful on this. Blur out the game and put the poster in the foreground. Actually, I might do that, yeah. Wandering around with a compass, not knowing anything about archaeology. That's what I'd call a proper Indiana Jones fan. Companies completely misunderstanding fair use. Yeah, because they have a bot that's like, hey, that's footage. You can't use that footage. Hey, that's our footage. You can't use that one. No. Hey, that's our footage. You can't use that. Okay, so I need project media, source for Dean Hall, and then just do the same thing I did here. Just copy paste the mask so that this can fade in. So the way this will end up looking is the text fades out at the same time new text fades in, which is what I want. DayZ, which for those of you who aren't aware, was a zombie survival mod for Arma 2. Having run a DayZ server for a year and even modding the mod itself to some extent, Green wanted to create an Arma mod of his own. Being inspired by the 2000s movie Battle Royale. So this is where I'm going to need some stuff for a visual gag too. But Connor, otherwise your impressionable audience would think that you filmed the trailer. And think of all the money you'd get from that kind of attention. They have to make money too, you know? It's like, all it is a bot that's like, hey, this footage is from our movie, you can't use that. Even though, but it's a trailer that I'm using to promote your movie. No. No, you're not allowed to give us free advertising. You stole this from us, killed that from us. It was Japanese. And yes, I'm about to talk about, just for a moment, because I've never seen the movie. I wanted to see the movie for the joke, but I didn't have time. PlayerUnknown. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer, only playing the occasional army-style game here and there, until he found a deep love for DayZ, which for those of you who aren't aware was a zombie survival mod for Arma 2. Having run a DayZ server for a year and even modding the mod itself to some extent, Green wanted to create an Arma mod of his own. Being inspired by the 2000s movie Battle Royale, which I've never seen before, but based on the description I'm guessing is just live-action Danganronpa, Green set out to... That's the visual gag I'm gonna need for this. So I'm gonna go grab all the things I need for this gag. So I'm gonna grab the poster for Battle Royale. So Battle Royale movie poster. Find the highest quality image I can, although I don't expect to find anything that's HD, to be real with you. It's a pretty old movie. Oh, and it has a watermark in a pretty bad spot. Can't use that. There's also sideways, which is annoying. I can't like find an HD poster for this. Oh no, here we are. Okay. All right, there we go. This works. This is 1400 by 2000. That should be high HD enough, I hope. Hey, cat girl. Why is the PlayerUnknown guy reminding you of the Toxic? I've never played Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat. I know Johnny Cage, and that's about it. Projects, images, download. There we go. That's a hot JPEG I got there. And now I need Monokuma! I'm very excited to welcome all of you to Tilted Towers! Jesus Christ. Never mind, we're done with that. We're done with that now. We are done with that now. Oh, it's a WebP. God damn it. I hate the WebP format. There we go. And then put a drop shadow on it. Okay, cool. Now I have everything I should need to make this little visual gag. Let me go back to images, refresh it. There we go. So here's the movie poster that we will What? Oh, it's set to only horizontal. Okay, that's better. I think I'll just have it like... Okay, so how long do I need to have this on screen for? Put it over game footage and make it smaller so it looks more interesting. I'm gonna have it scroll. Because I was gonna put it over game footage, but like DayZ is already fucking uninteresting. Being inspired by the 2000s movie Battle Royale, which I've never seen before, but based on the description I'm guessing is just live-action Danganronpa. Also, with the visual gag I'm gonna do with Monokuma, it makes more sense to have it be its own image. Green set out to create Battle Royale mods for Arma. Oh, actually, I need to get Arma footage. Shit. I totally forgot to get footage of Arma. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find footage of an Arma 3 trailer somewhere. I can go do that in a moment. So yeah, I just want to, over the course of the entire clip, match output aspect, whatever. Sometimes this gets real annoying. There we go. There we go. Being inspired by the 2000s movie Battle Royale, which I've never seen before, but based on the description, I'm guessing is just live action. And then we'll have Monokuma come in. Do you have Arma? I don't think I do. And even then, I would rather not install it just to get a couple seconds of footage of it. Like, I own 7 Days to Die, but I'm not gonna fucking install it just to get footage of it for like 5 seconds. Action Danganronpa. Okay, so to the end of the clip's existence. Actually, hang on. Make this a little bigger. I actually want to bounce this a little bit too. Actually, no, that's fine. Action Danganronpa. Green set out to create Action Danganronpa. Green set out to create. Well, no. It looks a little weird to have everything moving like that. Let me have it kind of bounce in. So we'll bring this here, and then do a little bit of bounce to the animation. Just a little bit of bounce to it. Live action Danganronpa. Oh, that's too slow. Too slow. Move this up higher and move all of this closer. Go. 24, 23, 22. I know, like that. Cool. Live action Danganronpa. Live action Danganronpa. That's too much bounce. Too much bounce. A little bit less bounce. Less bounce. Less bounce. How does that look? Live action Danganronpa. Live action Danganronpa. Green. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted. There we go. Live action Danganronpa. Green set out to. Perfect. Do you want me to get you some footage with unregistered hype, unregistered Bandicam? No, it's okay. I'm just gonna get trailer footage. It's cool. I don't have to credit trailer footage. It's public trailers. These are trailers that are uploaded by like every fucking gaming news channel on YouTube. Like, if I have to credit that, I don't know who I'd even credit it to. It's only when it's like individual content that I credit it, because obviously that makes sense to. This is a Game Informer piece that Game Informer created and produced themselves. This is something that Dean Hall himself uploaded to YouTube. When it's a trailer, that's just something that's kind of released to the public and to spread around. What is Danganronpa? It is a visual novel slash murder mystery game that I really enjoy. My tooth is killing me right now, shit. Anyways, I'll just go grab some Arma 3 trailer footage. I'm sure it won't take that long to find. Arma 3 trailer. Arma 3 launch trailer from IGN 5 years ago. I'm sure that's fine. I don't think anyone's gonna care if I use that. I had Vegas crash once so far. Not on stream, but just in general, like Vegas 15. Vegas 14 crashed every now and again, so I was a little worried when Vegas 15 crashed so soon, but it hasn't crashed since, so I think it's okay. It says an IGN watermark. Ugh. Okay, this is better. Let me download this real quick. It'd be boring using the same footage from trailers. Asthmatic running footage. I thought you said aesthetic running footage. There we go. It's like, if it's only gonna be on screen for a few seconds, I don't care if it's generic trailer footage. Like, Arma's not uncool, it's just, I don't have time to fucking do shit like Arma. Like, it's just too much of an investment. Arma 3 footage, there we go. Alright. Footage, misc, Arma 3. Reaching stars, you won't leave me again. We'll just cut it from like here-ish, it's fine. Green set out to create Battle Royale mods for Arma 2 and eventually 3. At this point, Green was contacted by the developers of a game called So this is where we're gonna cut to H1Z1. At this point, Green... Okay. We're gonna cut where, like, yeah, get rid of the ESRB logo. Logo? Why is ESRB watermarking all these box arts? Jesus. Give some people some credit. At this point, Green was contacted by the developers of a game called H1Z1 to act as a consultant for their... Let me cut out all these, like, cuts to... Battle Royale. Let me cut all that shit out. Free expansion beyond what? Sorry, what? Beyond Royale? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, Vault. Alright, fine, whatever. Green set out to create Battle Royale mods for Arma 2 and eventually 3. At this point, Green was contacted by the developers of a game called H1Z1 to act as a consultant for their Battle Royale mode. This video isn't exactly a documentary about the development of these games, rather the impact... Oh my god. Oh, and I have a visual gag I forgot to edit here too, shit. That's gonna take me a moment. To talk about the fact that H1Z1 is a disaster. And you can tell just by the fact that it has 4 names. Of these games, rather the impact of the genre itself, so we'll glaze over the finer details. Fucking 100 tier battle pass. That's right, you'll be a slave to us forever. You won't have enough time to get all of this footage. Or, all this content. Glaze over the finer details. Just know that H1Z1, otherwise known as... I have more footage of H1Z1 to work with here. Why do some people say Z instead of Z? I started saying it as a kid because I had a bunch of British friends who said it like that and it just kind of grew on me. Also, I grew up near Canada, which I hear a lot of people say it there. I don't know why people do it, but they do it. So, it be a do. I like this fading to black cuts they're doing. I'll cut those out, that's fine. Tails. Just know that H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and... I gotta keep moving on. There's only one way to find out. Now keep on moving ahead. No time for questions, follow my plan instead. King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale. Cut out all this fading to black they do. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from the city. Royale was a bit of a developmental disaster. This is what I get for not wanting to get footage from other places. I already used this clip, so I can't use that. Also, I like this clip, by the way. I got to notice this when I was editing before. They want to have a car, like, bust through this fence. But you can actually see, this is frame 1. Frame 2, half of the fence is just gone. And then frame 3... okay. Okay, this is a fucking science experiment here. Frame 1, entire fence, okay? Frame 2, right side of the fence from our perspective is gone. Frame 3, some of it is back and the left side is gone. Frame 4, now there's a fraction left side back. And then now it's physics-based props. This is an official trailer, yes. This is a real official trailer. I mean, when it's all cut together, mental disaster, it doesn't look that bad, but disaster, as you can no doubt tell by the 4 different names. While it did have a notable impact on the Battle Royale genre, it was more of a nudge than the push on the ball that Green would get rolling. As after tweaking and refining the idea of the Battle Royale through mods and consulting, Green was approached by Bluehole to create a full, proper game in the genre, not a Okay, now is when we're going to talk about this. Push on the ball that Green would get rolling, as... Here, I'm gonna, I want to cut this a little sooner. Because I don't like having, like, it cut to another clip here, and then, like, immediately cut away. Because that'll be a little jarring to the viewer, so I'm just gonna... cut a little sooner here. Oh wait, no, hang on. There's a better way to do this. Get more of this clip in here. This is also how the trailer's edited, which is cool. It's cool when your trailer's edited in such a shit way that it's already jarring to the viewer. Mental disaster, as you can no doubt tell by the 4 different names. While it did have a notable impact on the Battle Royale genre, it was more of a nudge than the push on the ball that Green would get rolling. As after tweaking and refining... Okay, so that should be fine. As after... Okay, so now I want to go get... logos for all of the different things that H1Z1 has been called. So, okay, what was it again? This video isn't exactly a documentary about the development of these games, rather the impact of the genre itself, so we'll glaze over the finer details. Just know that H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale was a... Okay, so H1Z1, King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale. I have to go get all 4 of those logos. Give me just a moment to fucking go find them. Where's Calling in this video? I have some footage of Calling for, like, the cut of all the different Battle Royales, but I don't really talk about it because I've never played it. Alright, so H1Z1. No, okay, H1, no, just H1Z1. Just H1Z1. That's what we want. H1Z1 logo. With transparency, ideally. Okay, it's 1. It was H1Z1 Battle Royale, right? Survive and Z1. Hang on. Otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle. That H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive. Okay, yeah. So now we need King of the Kill logo? That's 2. Just Survive logo. Oh shit, I can't even like find a logo of this. Oh, damn. That's a little bit inconvenient. Hang on. Okay, no, here we go. Okay. It's just harder to find it with transparency because it wasn't called this for long. Okay, I got it. There we go. And then Z1 Battle Royale logo. For the record, the reason I'm not showing this on screen is because I'm on Chrome, and Chrome likes to show me targeted ads that give out personal information, and rather not show that off. Okay, there we go. That's 4 logos. And now I'll open Paint and show and now I'll show my screen as I edit this. Alright, here we go. Alright. It's an accent. It's like Britishisms combined with a northeastern accent combined with growing up near Canada. Okay, so width 1920. It's a little too big. This doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to be centered ideally, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that's 1, and then actually, hang on. Let me cut out the H1Z1 from here to drive my point home a little further. Of like, hey, the fact that this game had like 5 different names is really stupid. Although actually this should be a little more over here because the TM there is kind of making it off-center. Like that. And then just survive. Actually, I made that a little too big, but whatever. Again, it doesn't matter that much. This is for a visual gag to be on screen for like a couple seconds at most. H1Z1 King of the Kill, just survive Battle Royale. Yeah, it's a fucking trip, this game. It might be deserving of a video in its own right, now thinking about it. Okay, is the H1Z1 logo off-center? Is that why this whole thing looks off? Yes, it is. That would explain that then. What about you? Yes, you are. Oops, I can just kind of... Close enough. Again, it doesn't have to be fucking perfect. It just has to be close to centered. It doesn't matter that much. Meanwhile, this is totally off-center. Again, this does not have to be perfect. I will say that over and over again so people don't yell at me. It does not have to be perfect. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough, TM. It's good enough. Wasn't Just Survive half of H1Z1? Yeah, and then they like combined them again. Like they separated them into 2 different games and then combined them again. It's like it's fucking weird. All right, there we go. Whoops, nope, hang on. File save as H1Z1 titles. There we go. Okay, back to editing. Woo. Images. H1Z1 titles. There we go. How is there no PUBG bus wheel glitch in this video? I don't know what that is. We'll glaze over the finer details. Just know that... Okay, right as I'm cutting into... That H1Z1 right there. At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of... At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale, was a bit of a developmental disaster, as you can no doubt tell by the 4 different names. While it... Okay, and then fade that out at the end, and then I'm gonna, like, fade it in as I say the titles. Tell by the 4 different names. While it did have a notable... Okay, so we're gonna do a mask on this. So, like this. We'll start from up here, and again, it'll be a positive mask. The feathers out by 5. At H1. So, like, about halfway through saying the name of it is when I want it to be fully faded in. Just like there. Z1, otherwise known as... Just make sure it stays in place there. As King of the Kill, Just Survive. It's a messy way of doing it, but it visually works. Even Z1 battle. So it should visually work, even though it's a messy way of doing it. At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 battle. If Vegas would like load it. At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill. At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale was a bit of a development. Jesus, it's so... Vegas is just being so problematic right now. Right now. The Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle... Okay, Just Survive takes too long to fade in. Let me make it more comparable to the other fade times. You really love the documentary and analysis videos. Are incredibly interesting. They're very fun for me, too. It's fun to, like, understand why something is shit, rather than just saying it's shit. At H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale was a bit of a developmental disaster, as you can no doubt tell by the 4 different names. While it did have a notable impact on the Battle Royale genre, it was more of a nudge than the push on the ball that Green would get rolling, as after tweaking and refining the idea of the Battle Royale through mods and consulting, Green was approached by Bluehole to create a full, proper game in the genre. Not a mod of an existing game, not an alternate game mode, a full, proper Battle Royale game from the ground up. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And this is where the massive craze for the... Okay, so I think I want like a long, unbroken clip of playing PUBG here. And I think I know the exact clip I want to use. So, footage, PUBG. I think it was... offline? This one? I know it was on the desert map. Yeah, it might be this. Yeah, it is. It is this. I got 2 kills here. So somewhere around here, we'll start it, and then we'll see how long it takes to actually get to the point of the footage. As after tweaking and refining the idea of the Battle Royale through mods and consulting, Green was approached by Bluehole to create a full, proper game in the genre. Not a mod of an existing game, not an alternate game mode, a full, proper Battle Royale game from the ground up. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And this is where the massive craze for the game mode began. And it's clear to see why, after all. That could work. Okay, where do I want the clip to end? Sometimes it's better to work backwards. Proper Battle Royale game from the ground up. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And this is where the massive craze for the game mode began. And so okay, I want it to end here. So maybe the first time I open my inventory would be a good place to cut it there. as after tweaking and refining the idea of the Battle Royale through mods and consulting, Green was approached by Bluehole to create a full, proper game in the genre. Not a mod of an existing game, not an alternate game mode, a full, proper Battle Royale game from the ground up. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And this is where the massive craze for the game mode began. And it's... Alright, here we go. So we're at 4 minutes done. That's pretty good. Got 3 minutes-ish of footage already edited. We're getting in there. Some of this stuff takes a lot longer to edit at the beginning, and it's gonna be a lot easier once it gets later on. It's gonna be longer, unbroken clips. H1 was alright before it went to shit. That's pretty much what I've heard. You joined stream and became sad when you saw H1. Oh, I'm sorry, I did. If you do make a video on H1Z1, make sure you detail that for some reason they made an entirely separate and far more complete version exclusively for PS4, and is not, and probably will never, come to PC. That sounds like they got a lot of money from Sony to do that. And it's clear to see why. After all, PUBG is fantastic. It has guns and... okay. So... we want... it has guns! More footage, footage of just picking up guns, probably. Footage of just looting and picking up guns. Yeah, this is perfect. And it's clear to see why. After all, PUBG is fantastic. It has guns. And it's clear to see why. After all, PUBG is fantastic. It has guns, and there's So for the record, this is a joke leaning into talking about how so I've never actually played PUBG, and there's cars and. Alright, so let's see. We're getting there. We're getting there. Why don't you do a retrospective on the survival games genre next? I actually have an idea for what I want my next video to be after this. My next analysis video to be after this. It would require me streaming a game that a lot of people hate in a series that a lot of people like and getting impressions of it. And I don't know if I'm excited or not. Here we go. And there's cars. Okay, so on the second stream, we were driving around a bit. So we have some good footage of vroom vroom. I think it was this game that where you found a car. Okay, maybe not that game then. I do remember it was on the small map that we... yeah, right here. There we go. Fallout 76 survival horror. No, no. Well, sort of, but not Fallout. Definitely not Fallout. And there's cars. And I think there's a frying pan? I heard something. From the first stream can be the... no, that was in first person mode when we had the frying pan that saved our life. That wouldn't make sense. Oh, I could get footage of picking it up in first person mode. It was somewhere... oh yeah, the fucking fist fight I had. The stupid ass fist fight. I picked up front. Yeah, it's right there. Cool. Pardon me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. And I think there's a frying pan? I can actually cut to earlier while I'm drinking the energy drink here. There we go. I heard something about energy drinks and lawsuits, I think. I don't know what to include for the lawsuits bit. I don't know what to put there, actually. I could put an article about Thanos default dancing. No, because I used that joke later in the video. I used that joke later. Phoenix Wright default dancing shit. I used that joke later in the video. I can't use it here. Maybe I'll just have like footage slowly fade in of like just dances in Fortnite in general, because we got some good footage of that during the stream. Maybe I'll just have a little bit of it fade in. Cut that there because this is work out to a live action piece. Oh shit, 330 bits from Clark. Hiro Fujisaki Danganronpa to Fortnite dance. I actually don't, yeah, he, I guess, would clap and then just like bones would break. The translations are kind of inconsistent for their pronouns, so I'm not sure. So, okay, let's get Fortnite, some footage from the Fortnite stream. Thank you so much for those bits, Clark. It means a lot. Of all of us, like, dancing. Okay, so it's somewhere once we all are in a lobby together. At some point, all of us should start emote dancing in the lobby. Like, it has to be all of us simultaneously. I do know that happened at some point. Not there, I guess. Was it before this game? I was participating. I know I was. I know at some point I participated. God damn it. I can be able to find footage of this, am I? I know this happened at some point. This game goes, eventually we die. Yeah, okay, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. So it's just gonna kind of be fading in over the footage slightly. Let me crop it too to just be the dancing. Like no text or anything, just the dancing. I heard something about energy drinks and lawsuits, I think. Okay, perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. That couldn't have been more perfect if I tried. Jesus Christ. Energy drinks and lawsuits, I think. I'm also gonna like slowly zoom in the footage just for a little more emphasis, just give a little more. I heard something about energy drinks and lawsuits, I think. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut to my live action piece I have here. It's fucking excellent. No, you weren't John Wick, you were the assassin. Or were you John Wick? I'm pretty sure you were just the assassin, TM. Like generic non-copyrighted assassin. Should be part 3, I think. Have it zoomed in a bit. So I've never played PUBG. There we go. Ooh, fake Wick. Off-brand John Wick, that's right, yeah. And now we have actual, literally actual John Wick. Okay, so let's see how all this cuts together. Let's actually see how everything we've edited today looks. So, starting from here. Other games and mods such as B2 Online and of course DayZ popped up here and there to influence developers and consumers alike, pushing us ever closer to the genre. However, no game quite ticked all of the boxes of what we understand to be the modern battle royale. These principal factors being a large group of players dropping into a massive map with nothing but the clothes on their backs, looting for weaponry, armor, healing items and the like, then killing anything that moves. Over time, some sort of deadly force, usually a storm, closes in on the map, increasing the frequency of player versus player combat as hiding places are systematically eliminated. Eventually, all but one player will fall, be it to bullets or bastion, and that player is dubbed the victor. All these ingredients stew together. Why is this footage so laggy? Eventually, all but one player will fall, be it to bullets or bastion, and that player is dubbed the victor. All these ingredients stew together to form the delectable dish known as the Battle Royale. And while it's not technically the first of its kind, I think we can all agree the first game to establish this framework so cleanly to truly define what we've accepted as a definitive Battle Royale was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Published by a subsidiary of Bluehole, PUBG released as an early access title on Steam in early 2017. Development was headed by Brendan Green, aka PlayerUnknown. Green didn't consider himself much of a gamer, only playing the occasional army-style game here and there, until he found a deep love for DayZ, which for those of you who aren't aware was a zombie survival mod for Arma 2. Having run a DayZ server for a year and even modding the mod itself to some extent, Green wanted to create an Arma mod of his own. Being inspired by the 2000s movie Battle Royale, which I've never seen before, but based on the description I'm guessing is just live-action Danganronpa, Green set out to create Battle Royale mods for Arma 2 and eventually— I can probably time that better. Live action Danganronpa. Green set out to create Battle Royale mods for Arma 2 and eventually 3. At this point, Green was contacted by the developers of a game called H1Z1 to act as a consultant for their Battle Royale mode. This video isn't exactly a documentary about the development of these games, rather the impact of the genre itself, so we'll glaze over the finer details. Just know that H1Z1, otherwise known as King of the Kill, Just Survive, and Z1 Battle Royale, was a bit of a developmental disaster, as you can no doubt tell by the 4 different names. While it did have a notable impact on the Battle Royale genre, it was more of a nudge than the push on the ball that Green would get rolling, as after tweaking and refining the idea of the Battle Royale through mods and consulting, Green was approached by Bluehole to create a full, proper game in the genre. Not a mod of an existing game, not an alternate game mode, a full, proper Battle Royale game from the ground up. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And this is where the massive craze for the game mode began. And it's clear to see why. After all, PUBG is fantastic. It has guns, and there's cars, and I think there's a frying pan? I heard something about energy drinks and lawsuits, I think. So I've never played PUBG. Okay, cool. There should be a slight pause before it cuts to you saying you've never played PUBG. So I've never... Maybe just a little more of a pause than it currently has, I think. So I've never played PUBG. That's a little too long. I do agree that there should be a slight pause, but I don't want it to go on too long because then it just gets awkward, I think. So I've never played PUBG. I think. So I've never played PUBG. That's better, yeah. All right, we're at 420. Of course we are. Now we're gonna cut back to here. Still got a ways to go. Well, we got a lot done already. Yeah, despite being a huge fan of the Battle Royale genre, I've never gotten around to trying the game that really started it all. I've never even watched anyone play it. There's a few reasons for this. I was rather busy during the game's original popularity boom with this channel and moving across the country. I felt intimidated. So this is just gonna be like a bunch of different clips of the game itself. I think one of the first ones should be, just like dropping into a map. God, games take so long to start in this fucking game. Just like dropping into a map is probably a good start here. Yeah, despite being a huge fan of the Battle Royale genre, I've never gotten around to trying the game that really started it all. I've never even watched anyone play it. There's a few reasons for this. I was rather busy during the game's original popularity boom with this channel and moving across the country. Maybe I should cut it a little sooner than that. Play it. There's a few reasons for this. Yeah, now maybe I should cut to some footage of doing something. I know most of the Battle Royale streams were for this video, but have you thought about doing any more in the future? I'll stream CS Battle Royale plenty in the future, and if any new games come out that interest me, I absolutely would. So, just footage of doing thing in video game. Not on this map. I'd like different maps. Not on this map. God damn it. I had it set to random maps and it's still... Yeah, I was here for quite a while, that's right. So this just means like systematically clearing rooms. This might be good footage to use here, actually. Oop. At all. I've never even watched anyone play it. There's a few reasons for this. I was rather busy during the game's original popularity boom with this channel and moving across the country. I felt intimidated by my friends who owned this game's rabid devotion to it, and frankly, I just didn't feel like buying the game when money was so tight for me at the time. I mean, it still is. And we're gonna cut to a joke. It still is. It also... It still is. It also was then. It was. So, okay, now I'm going to cut back hard to the footage. You should try out Fortnite Save the World. I should. I own it. I should try it. It wasn't until free-to-play Battle Royale showed up that I really found my footing in the game type. And since then, I've been playing them happily on and off for streams, videos, and just for fun. Here, Apex Legends footage would probably be the best thing to use. Although, maybe Fortnite, actually. It wasn't... Okay, where exactly do I need to... It wasn't... Like, the exact point where... It was... It wasn't until... Yeah, okay, right there. I'll leave a marker there. And that's where I need to cut the footage back in. These fade to black jokes require a bit of editing to do. Alright, I need footage of just like getting a kills. Okay, that was me dying. Dying is not getting kills. Thankfully, Fortnite has a kill counter on screen all the time. So I can just kind of fast forward through the footage and look for when my number goes up, case in point. There we go. It wasn't until free-to-play Battle Royale showed up that I really found my footing in the game type. And since then, I've been playing them happily on and off for streams, videos, and just for fun. And yet, the first domino in the line never really caught my attention. That's a lot it takes to actually get that kill. So, okay, I need to cut this off a bit. Maybe from like here-ish. Okay, where does this end? It's videos and just for fun. Here, put another marker down. Okay, and then... It wasn't until free-to-play Battle Royale showed up that I really found my footing in the game type. And since then, I've been playing them happily on and off for streams, videos, and just for fun. Okay, that works. Maybe I should just have footage of like the title screen for PUBG or something here. Maybe just like the home screen. That could work. And yet the first domino in the line never really caught my attention. Oh, is that the end of the footage? Oh, okay, shit. That's fine. And yet the first domino in the line never really caught my attention. Imagining if editing in reality was a YouTuber's life way of editing. Huh? How do you mean? Like, this is a large, this takes up a large amount of my time. This is why a lot of people hire editors for them, because editing takes fucking forever. This is, I have like 1/5 of this video edited right now. Get XP, get tickets, use tickets to get another kind of tickets to get items. Thank you, PUBG. You're missing a step there, Carl. You also have to get, you get the XP to get loot boxes to get tickets, to get another kind of tickets. I do talk about that in the video. Don't you worry. Where are we? Where were we? I need live action clip. I might have to cut the stream soon. I'm just kind of feeling out of it right now. Am I at part 4? Somewhere around here. So why am I making a video on Battle Royales without ever having played Battlegrounds? Well, if you read the title of the video, you can probably guess why. Alright, here we go. So why am I making a video on can probably guess why. Something like that. And then let me go grab Because my webcam likes to do this fun thing where it doesn't actually... You probably can't see it on stream, but there's a black bar at the bottom here of the footage that is a little... It's a little, for whatever reason, my webcam just, like, doesn't record the bottom, like, line of pixels. And it's a little weird looking, so I just crop in the footage ever so slightly just to get rid of that. So why am I making a video on Battle Royales without ever having played Battlegrounds? Well, if you read the title of the video, you can probably guess why. 5 minutes, 12 seconds. We got a lot done here. This is good. I want to know if PUBG is just as good as its original popularity suggests it to be, or if the competition has altogether mutinied the game. Here's the scope. I'm going to play I think I'm gonna call the stream now. I think I need to take a break from this. My wrist is starting to hurt. I'm kind of feeling out of it. And I'm gonna need, I want, for this part, I want, like, clips of PUBG's, like, record popularity. And I don't want to just, like, sit here and go grab that again. But we got 4-ish minutes done. We're at 5-minute mark in the video. Got a lot done today. We got, all of this from here to right around here done. That's excellent. Let me delete these. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this was vaguely interesting. I'm going to be editing most of the day and most of tomorrow, but we'll be back Tuesday with Mystery Dungeon. We're going to be starting Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky on Tuesday. I hope to see you all. Hope to see you all there. I hope it'll be interesting for you. Take it easy, everyone.